Good morning, everybody. This is Bronson's By Any Means Necessary Fantasy Baseball Talk for Friday, June 24th. I'm going to get this out real quickly because I have to go to work. But I forgot to do this I didn't forget to do this last night. I was just busy. Yesterday I went to my parents' house because I sold my tracker. So I wanted to get my money to get my mail because I needed proof of insurance. I had some gifts to give my parents, my dad mostly, for Father's Day. Although they're gonna end up sharing the stuff. It's just cool knickknacks I got while in Alaska. And I wanted to see my niece and nephew, my brand new niece, who was just born a week ago. So I got 3 of them now. I got 1 nephew, 2 nieces. So, that's cool. Also signed up to drive for Uber Eats for the last couple of days. I worked about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Did 9 deliveries, so not many, but didn't have to leave my town. I didn't go over into Portland and deal with all that traffic and all that stuff. I just stayed in basically Southeast Vancouver. I may have went up the Northeast Vancouver once. I never, I stayed in East Vancouver. Did 9 deliveries, 2.5 hours, $55. So, about 25 an hour. That's pretty cool. So that's, it's also nice to know that, I can work when I want to. And I don't have to deal with coworkers who don't carry their weight. I don't have to clean up after anybody but myself. I don't really have to stress out because I can, if I want to do multiple orders at a time, I can. If I don't want to, I can just ignore it and just do the one that I'm working on. And then when I'm done with that one, wait till another one comes in, so I can work at my own pace. I don't have to stress out about, stuff. And, it's kind of nice to be my own boss. It's kind of something I've always wanted to do, and I'm enjoying Uber Eats, and I'm gonna probably keep doing it. I just wish I could drive for the other, like DoorDash and Grubhub. I mean, I am on the Grubhub waiting list, so maybe I'll be able to drive for them. But for now, Uber Eats earning me some extra money. If I kind of enjoy it, so maybe I'll just do it full time. We'll see. Anyways, let's get to the baseball stuff. My 5 hitters to consider adding. You got Michael Franco, the third baseman for the Nationals. He's hanging around. I mean, when he was young, he was a hot prospect, third baseman, and it really fell off. But now he's kind of back on the radar for the Nationals right now. We got Alec Baum, another third baseman for the Phillies, young, former number 2 overall pick to the Phillies. Him and Joe Girardi, for some reason, it just didn't mesh. And now that Joe Girardi is gone in Philly, Alec Baum is kind of showing some signs of life. So he's still young enough and promising enough. He's worth taking a gander. Josh Naylor makes the list again. The Guardians. I have 2 Guardians this time. I always seem to have at least one. I got two Guardians for the price of 1, which is free. Josh Naylor, first baseman, outfielder for the Guardians. He makes the list again because he seems to be fully healthy again from the COVID scare that he had, or whatever. I don't remember what the injury was. He had something, but he's back, fully healthy. Dual eligibility at 2 prime power positions, and he provides a lot of power. Oscar Gonzalez is the other Guardian outfielder. He seems to have solidified himself as an everyday player in the outfield for the Guardians, and he's really been hitting well for the last couple of weeks. And then Bligh Madras, I think that's how you say his name, Bligh. I don't know, Bligh. Honestly, I have no idea how to pronounce his first name. I'm assuming it's Bligh. He's an outfielder for the Pirates. Him and O'Neal Cruz, 2 recent call-ups who should probably be owned. O'Neal Cruz, I was hoping to put him in this thing, but he was at like 55% when I was doing my research yesterday, so he didn't make the cut. I did all the research and stuff yesterday in the morning, and then I thought about filming in the morning, but ended up not because I wanted to go do some deliveries before I went to see my parents. But if O'Neal Cruz is available in your league, you should probably get him. Help you at shortstop. Okay, so the pitchers for today. Hopefully this uploads in time. I've got 4 streamers for you today. I've got 4 for you on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. So I've got 10 to get you through the weekend here. Mitch Keller of the Pirates at the Rays. I know that the Rays are a tough opponent, and Mitch Keller, up to this point, has not lived up to the expectations that he had as a lofty prospect. But he is having a pretty good stretch of games right now, so perhaps Mitch Keller has turned the corner, and perhaps he's worth taking a swing at to get you some extra points, to get you an advantage in your matchups this week. We got Cole Irvin against the Royals. I had him streaming. I recommended streaming him last time he faced the Royals. I think what I said about Cole Irvin last week still applies this week. I think if he ever gets out of Oakland into a team that is actually good or trying to win, I think Cole Irvin could be a very good fantasy pitcher for you. But at this point, he's just one of the better streaming options on a regular basis. Ronnie Garcia of the Tigers at the Diamondbacks. Ronnie Garcia has a lot of heat. He has a high strikeout capability, and the Diamondbacks are a team that could strike out a lot. So I'm really liking that matchup. And then his opponent on the other side, Merrill Kelly of the Diamondbacks versus the Tigers. Merrill Kelly. We know what Merrill Kelly is at this point. He's a pretty good pitcher, not a great pitcher, pretty good. Often, sometimes actually, he's owned enough to where he doesn't make the streaming tier. But right now, as of yesterday, he was at like 49%, so he barely makes it. I think he's having a pretty strong season, and I see no reason why that shouldn't continue against a team that is struggling to hit the ball, such as the Tigers. Moving on to Saturday, we got Corey Kluber of the Diamondbacks versus the Rays versus the Pirates. The Pirates, again, are a team that doesn't really strike any fear in anybody. Maybe O'Neal Cruz can be that person. Brian Reynolds is decent, but, he not a lot of power. Corey Kluber is a very successful pitcher throughout his career. He's, knock on wood, healthy. So I like him a lot against the Pirates. Josiah Gray, the young pitcher for the Nationals, is facing Texas. In Texas, he's having a really fantastic season so far. My anticipation is that he will continue that against the Rangers, another team that's struggling to hit the ball right now. And then we got Josh Winkowski of the Red Sox at the Guardians. The Guardians have some decent hitters, as you can see. I'm always recommending them as streamers, or steaming hot hitters, not streamers. Streaming hitters, but I call them steaming, just to keep the steaming and streaming theme, because I like alliteration and I like rhymes, so that's how I like to do things. If you don't like it, don't watch. 99.99999% of the population does not, so whatever. But Josh Winkowski is a young pitcher for the Red Sox who is looking pretty good so far throughout his career, and he's coming off a strong start. He's trying to make a case to stay in the major league rotation, so he's going to want to go out there and put his best foot forward against the Guardians. So I anticipate another good start for him. And then Chris Archer of the Twins versus the Rockies. I know that Chris Archer has been nothing special for years now, but I'm still a believer in Chris Archer's talent. The problem with Chris Archer is that he's just had so many devastating injuries that have pretty much ruined his career. But if there's any start where he's going to showcase what he can still do, this is the start against the Colorado Rockies in Target Field. The Rockies, well documented that they cannot hit when they're away from Coors Field. So Chris Archer still has high strikeout capabilities. Hopefully this is a start where he can put it all together. Moving on to Sunday, only 2 for you. Not super appealing options, but we got Rich Hill of the Red Sox at the Guardians, and then we got Jackson Tetro of the Nationals at the Rangers. So, all right. Peace, love, and nacho fries. Good luck to you. Stay blessed. Also, the NBA draft was yesterday, which for the first time that I can remember in my life, I did not watch a single minute of it. I did follow it on my phone, but there were so many trades apparently. I was not able to keep up with all the trades, so I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more and start preparing for my dynasty drafts because those are gonna be coming up soon. Really odd that Paolo Banchero went number 1 when Orlando didn't even work him out, but he is the most ready-made prospect in the draft, so I don't really blame them, but it's just strange that he drafted somebody they didn't even have a private workout with. So whatever, hopefully it works out for them. And the Kings, Sacramento, being stupid as usual. I like Keegan Murray as a prospect. I had him like in this, he wasn't in my top 5, borderline top 6, probably not top 6 either. I had him in the 7 to 8 to 10 range. So Sacramento reached a little bit. They could have traded back and still got him. But they needed a star potential guy. I don't think Keegan Murray's that. I think Jaden Ivey was that, or Shaden Sharp was that. And they passed on both of those guys to take a guy who is going to be a decent enough second or third option, but never going to be a star. Sacramento needs a star so bad. And they passed on 2 guys who I think have that capability. It's just the more things change in Sacramento, the more they stay the same. Sacramento is Sacramento for a reason, because they draft so poorly. And I don't know if it's the ownership or what it is, but you got a bad culture there. And good luck to Keegan Murray, but he's off my draft board now. I'm not. Sacramento is probably going to ruin him like they have everybody else. But, okay. I'm definitely ending it now. It's time to go to work. Goodbye.